my name is Jamie, and today I am doing a book review on The Courage of Sarah Noble by Alice Dalgliesh. This is a sweet story about Sarah and her father. Sarah and her father have left Sarah's mother and siblings, I don't know where, in a town, in civilized country, in civilization. And Sarah and her father have left them to go out into the wilderness and build a house, to pick a spot and build a house so that Sarah's mother and siblings can come and live in that house. Actually, I do believe that their property has already been bought. They know where they're going. They know where they're going to live. But they're going there in order to build that house. So the first part of the book is Sarah and her father traveling to the spot. And then they make friends with the local Native Americans that live in that area. And Sarah has to kind of be on her own a little bit while her dad builds the house, because where they ended up, it's like a little shack that they made, and he has to go a little ways away to build the house. Not far, but enough that she can't see her father. And while she was waiting for him to come back one day, all these little Native American children came to her because she was like reading the Bible out loud, and they all crowded around and they wanted to listen to her speak, listen to the story. And that was her first introduction to Native Americans. The book is about her overcoming, like it says, the courage of Sarah Noble. It's about her overcoming her fear of unknown territory, her fear of the Native Americans, and she also has to deal with the fear of staying, because when her father finishes the house, he has to go and get her family, Sarah's family, her mother and her siblings, and bring them back. So it deals with how she reacts to her father being gone. It's a sweet book. It's a short book. It's not very long. There's not even page numbers. Oh, yes, there is. I'm kidding. 52, 53, 54. So it's only 54 pages long. And there are tons of illustrations. Let me show you. There's Sarah with two of the children. And the illustrations are all like this. They're all in shades of brown. There's her again with the children when they first came and saw her. And I actually like this style of artistry, these illustrations. They're like simple but detailed at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I just like the look of them. I like looking at them. They're beautiful to me, I believe. Here's another one of them traveling. This book was published, let me check real quick. This book was published in 1893. Is that real? No, it's not. I don't know what this date is for. 1893. No, the copyright is 1954. That makes more sense. Maybe 1893 was when Alice Dalgliesh was born. Who knows? I don't know. But this book was published in 1954. Short book, sweet book. I had to look up the reading level, because on the back it says ages 6 to 10, which is like 1st to 5th grade. And I was like, I have a first grader currently, and he is still in the beginning stages of learning how to read. Like, he started in kindergarten, and he's reading, I wouldn't call them chapter books. They kind of are, but the chapters are only like 2 or 3 pages long, if that makes sense. And the words are big, and the spaces between the lines between the lines of words are big, the margins are big, and the words are simple, okay? And he's in first grade. Now look at this. Look at that. My first grader could not read this book. Those words are smaller. The lines between the words are smaller. This is one of the pages where there's no illustration, but I'm like, I don't think a first grader could read that. Maybe if they're like a really good, prolific reader, but I would lean more towards third grade. When I looked it up, it said second grade, and I still think that might be pushing it. That might be a little on the young side. If you have a kid that's really good at reading, perhaps if they're in second grade they can read this, but I would say third. Third is a safe bet. But again, you know your kid. If they're younger and they want to try this book, shoot, let them try it. Stretch their wings. Is that a phrase? Stretch their wings. I don't know. But there you go. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, I love illustrations. They're so beautiful. Okay, so that's all I have for this book. It's kind of it's along the lines of American history. We're actually reading this as we're studying American history. But it's a cute one. It's not like my favorite book, like when it pops up in the curriculum, because my boys have all read this, except for my youngest. So this is the third time that I've read it because it comes up for each kid. And it's not my favorite. I'm not like excited to read it, but it is a good story, and it's a good practice for young readers. So there you go. That's all I have to say about The Courage of Sarah Noble. I hope you are doing well. If I haven't answered your question, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section, and like and subscribe to this video if this is content that you would like to see more of, and I'll talk to you in our next video. Goodbye.